Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. I want to talk on the open carry. It's it's funny. The last time I was up in the States, I noticed more people were doing open carry, and I was in the big city, and they were doing it in Oklahoma, and I thought it was kind of cool. Down here they do open carry, and guns are illegal. So that's why I think it's funny. Because like I say, and it's always, every place I've ever gone, the rich always have guns, and if they don't have guns, they've got people standing around them that have guns. So even when there's guns are illegal, that's the way it is. And so I thought it was kind of weird. Down here you'll see them with an open carry, and it'll be not so much a businessman, but more like ranchers, drug people. There's just, you can see it down here, and like I say, I saw it in the States, and I've always thought that's not a good idea, because like I say, it's funny when I see somebody with an open carry, it's got a gun, I know who he is, I can take him out quick, no big deal. And so I don't see how that applies to self-defense, because self-defense, you really want a concealed carry in general. Now, like I say, I'm a rancher when I'm in the U.S., and I do open carry. Well, I do the same carry all the time. I take my shirt off, and then when I'm working on the ranch, so it's because my outer shirt covers my gun. So, but I've been thinking about it, and it was funny because I did, but I say, you got to remember, I was a businessman. I'm in small communities. People know me, and but I've been doing open carry when I came back from Vietnam, on up until I was in the oil business. Let's see, when I was in the oil business, I did open carry. Matter of fact, at that time I had a rifle and a shotgun in the back window of my pickup. So, and that it wasn't me only. I mean, that's what we did. We're in a small rural community, and we have firearms. So it's no big deal. Let's see. Now, when I was I came back. I carried. Normally, I didn't carry when I was working in my business. I had guns, in my businesses, and then when I left the business, I would carry concealed carry. And I say, when I was in the oil business, I had open carry because I was out in the oil field, working in the oil field. I've told stories about that. I got attacked by some wild dogs, and that's when I was working. And I say, one time I came home and armadillo, and messing with an armadillo, and that thing tried to attack me, so I had to shoot it. And I say, I was out fishing on the river when I was attacked by a buzzard. So when I'm in the outdoors, I always carry, and when I leave my business, I'm carrying. And if my business happens to be outdoor business, I'm carrying. And so when you look at it as useful, open carry definitely has its place. Now, if I'm in the city and predators, human predators, is my concern, I'm not sure if open carry would be logical. Now, when my friends, we all carry, and I was just thinking, if we were went to a restaurant or buffet especially, and if we all did open carry, I think it would be cool to let, for one thing, when down here, the reason why they do open carry down here is the people here, they're so tranquil, you know, they're so laid back. The sight of a gun scares them. And so I'm thinking maybe an open carry in the United States will toughen up our population, because our population has been getting pretty wimpy. Like I say, in Oklahoma, these people carrying open carry, I don't know if anybody gets all worked up about it. You know, oh, he's got a gun, he's got a gun. You know, I don't know. I never heard about it. Now I know in Oklahoma, California, those people go crazy if they see you with an open carry. I mean, they are so flaky. You know, the sight of a gun would scare them. You know, I mean, there's people that go crazy when somebody's walking down the street with a rifle. You know, so if you're going to have it in your pickup, in the back window of your pickup, I'm sure they're going to go crazy. So, and then like I say, an open carry, you know, in Oklahoma. So back to the, do you do open carry? If you are in, I say Kansas, Oklahoma, Nebraska, all these what people think are country folk, I would say maybe open carry would be a good thing to make sure that the Easterners and Westerners and city folk that have moved into your area realize they're not in California no more. Now they're in country town, so they're going to have to abide by the country folk. And if the country folk are going to carry a gun, they're just going to have to live with it. They're not going to like it, just like the California folk when they moved to Colorado, they completely changed Colorado. I mean, they ruined it. Colorado used to be a really neat place, and now with all those California folk, they completely screwed it up. So I can see where maybe open carry might be a good thing, and when I go back this next time, I'm probably going to do some open carry. Now, I probably won't do, I don't know if you've seen my 2-gun carry, but I probably won't do that. That might be a little much for them. But I say I may start doing more open carry and just kind of see what happens. But like I say, I know many of the states are promoting not only concealed carry, but like I say, even open carry. And at the same time, that's one of the things that are dividing the United States too, because there's other states that are cramping down on the firearms. Like California, they went plumb crazy. They're already crazy, and they're making it harder and harder. And so, but they're a controlled population. I mean, they don't know. I mean, those people are so, you know, I mean, that's definitely rich and poor out in California. So, but like I say, depending on where you're at, the open carry I think would be a good thing. Or, and matter of fact, you California folk, when I'm in Oklahoma, you come visit me, and I'll let you carry one of my guns around. And it's funny because for me, it's no big deal. I've been carrying, like I say, since I was 19 years old. So, but I know there's some people that when they start carrying, they get all huffy and puffy, all this kind of stuff. But like I say, you do get relaxed once you start carrying for a long period of time, and you realize you're no more special than anybody else. But you do know you're safe now. And so when it comes to open carry, I would say it depends on where you are, and like everything, you shouldn't flaunt it. You shouldn't just, I'm going to do open carry because I can do open carry. No, you don't do that. You be discreet when you do your open carry. I love my bank in Oklahoma because they don't mind anybody carrying them, but they don't want any open carry. And so I can see like that. Now, some businesses don't want you to do concealed carry. I don't do business with them at all. And same thing with the bank. If they would have told me no concealed carry, I'd be looking for another bank. So, but I would say if you use your sense and use your rights, open carry would have its purpose. And I could see how people might be offended, and if they do, I wish they'd go back to New York or California then, because we don't need them in Oklahoma. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.